Hello, my name is Deepshika. I am the director of Switcher India Group, and along with my sister, and I'm currently pursuing MFAB in Indian School of Business. My book, Youngblood Athena, is basically a self-help book, and in a lot of ways, it's an extension of the case style that my dad has been talking about for almost a couple of decades now, and this is also a longer version of a letter that I wish I could go back and give a younger Deepshika, lessons that I've learned, observations that I've made, and I think this goes beyond age, goes beyond background, goes beyond culture. It's also open to interpretation in a lot of ways, and I also chose the word Young Blood Athena, the title, because in a lot of ways I want to resonate with Athena, the goddess of war and wisdom. So many qualities in her have inspired me when I first started feeling fascinated towards Greek mythology, and it's not something new that as I mentioned this, but I think mythology, either it be our Hindu mythology, Greek mythology, they have so much wisdom to give us. It really depends on how open you are to knowledge, how open you are to introspecting, and how open you are to realizing that there's so much yet to be seen and learned in the world.
So have you traveled to all these countries from where you have gotten the culture, or is it just your dad's, stories that he's told?
So I would say that majority of it has been brought to my attention from my father. I think the inspiration comes from him, who is a very seasoned author himself. He's written several books so far, books that I've read. I've fallen asleep reading those books. I've woken up to those books, but even despite all that, I think something that I'm most grateful for in my upbringing is my dad has never said no to an opportunity. He's made me an opportunist. Once an opportunity comes knocking, you take it and you witness as much as you can, experience as much as you can. You are bound to failing. That shouldn't stop you from trying in the first place. And I think that attitude that he's instilled in me is what made me travel. It's what made me put myself in situations that helped me grow. And I really owe so much of the learnings that I've written down in the book to my father. Yes.
So what's your age? I mean, you look quite young to be an entrepreneur. What are some of the challenges that you faced?
So I'm 21 right now, and like I said, I started writing this book when I was 18, and this book has basically traveled with me. So I've done either it be in my last few terms in my school or through my BBA, while my exchange program in Paris, during my I did a summer internship in Singapore. I did a social program in Indonesia, and this book has traveled with me. And I remember in every place I visited, I sat down in a corner, even if it's for a few minutes, and wrote down whatever I'm observing, whatever I'm learning. And I think most of the inspiration for this book, like I said, does come from my father. But in a lot of ways, this is something I want to go back and give the younger me.
Okay. Any final words of inspiration for the young budding writers who are thinking to write?
I would like to say who'd like to write. I think what made me hesitate a bit in between is putting my work out there for people to read, making them have feedback. I think that's a little daunting feeling, putting your work out there, years of work for people to judge and give feedback on. But I think you need to overcome that. People will always have opinions, and you need to take everything with a grain of salt and understand that people will always have something to say. It shouldn't stop you from working hard and putting your work out there. There'll always be people who support you from behind the scenes. That's what you need to focus on. And I'm really grateful that everyone present here, the room's filled with all of my loved ones, all filled with cherished faces. So I think that's all that matters. Focus on the support you're getting rather than the negative feedback. And even if you're getting feedback, you take it as constructive criticism. Don't worry about what people have to say. because either way, people will always have something to say.
Any final words you'd like to say in Telugu maybe for the Telugu audiences?